Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Majo Piica, your local streaming witch from Twitch, and today is January 16th and we're gonna go over all of the Black Desert Online patch notes and events for this new week. And guys, we have gotten something new yet again. BDO is currently blessing us a lot with new stuff and we have a new type of dream horse, which is really exciting. And it looks like a freaking Pokemon because it has lightning. So yeah, if you do like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'm also live on Twitch with a lovely community. And I would like to have you over there together with me and to spread even more awesomeness and happiness and a really good community in Black Desert Online. So if you do like that and if you want to join in, please check out the links in the description down below. Let's hop right into our first event, and our first event is the New Year's Pearls Blessing. This is an event that will happen until the January 31st of this month, and you would get rewards based upon how many pearls you actually spend in our pearl shop. So you get rewards for spending money. So that is pro and contra because you do spend pearls, so you don't technically get these things for free, but they will, you know, at least give you something for actually purchasing stuff in BDO. So we get rewards based on the number of pearls we've spent. The thing that is gonna be given out for free, on a quotation marks again, is 1,150 cronstones, a 40% discount coupon code, a choose your premium outfit box times 4, and additionally, if you spend up to 44,000 pearls, you can also reset these pearl blessings to collect the rewards once more. Though 44,000 pearls, if you have not known, is 400 bucks. A little bit more than 400 euros. So this is really up to you if you do want to spend 400 euros to reset the Pearls Blessing and then spend more money to get more of these Pearls Blessing. But anyway, so after there's different tiers, so you spend 23,000 pearls, 300 pearls, and then 44,000. Is it 44,000? 44,000, yes. And then after you spend 800 pearls, 4,600 pearls, 9,000 pearls, you will get different rewards based upon how many pearls you spend. The 800 pearls is gonna be 8 bucks, so you get already something with just spending 8 bucks on the BDO, and 4,600 pearls is gonna be 46 euros. Around that time, you also get more pearls if you get the boxes, like you get 20,000 pearls and then you get 10,000 for free, something like that. So do also look out if you do want to spend a lot of money to get those mixed boxes, so you can get free cronstone, free pearls as well over there. These are only being able to be purchased once per family. Then our second event is the second part of the Snowfall Crasher, which is gonna be bringing us daily login rewards. So this event will happen until February 20th, and this is gonna be our daily login rewards for this month. So we can get Radiant Shakato seals, enhancement help kits times 3s, life enhancement help kits freeze, and advance of Vikes plus 80, as well as other stuff, magical shards, the mystical Barracks lunch boxes, Radiant Shakato seals, fair course training box, just a lot of free stuff for the next 35 days if you do log in daily into the game, or if you leave the game just running in the background so that you don't ever close the game down. Then we have the third part of the Snowfall Crasher, and the Snowfall Crasher is open for business now, so we finally do know the location of this event, and it's in the Mountain of Eternal Winter. This event will happen until February 6th, so be sure to check it out. And this event has a lot of different things to attend to. So we have a pretty huge Snowfall Crasher map, but we can do different kind of stuff, and there's a ton of questing that we can actually do and a ton of rewards that we can get. So we can do the snowboard down the slope, reeling it in with the ice fishing fun, then savor the snowfall snacks from Silver Shop. Tell me I can't talk today because I actually cannot, which is gonna give us different kinds of snacks that we can buy from the vendors with different kinds of buffs. Then we have the Snowfall Crasher villagers are in need of aid, so this will give us a huge amount of new quests. And then the Hunt of the Fearsome Yeti Piica. During this whole event, you can actually also get new kinds of seals. So we do have the snowfall seals currently, and you can later on exchange them in a shit ton of different kinds of things. Like the cronstones times 500, an advice of Vikes plus 150, honey roasted sweet potato, and a crispy goldfish delight, which is gonna give us a different kind of buff. The main thing that you can also get from this event from the Snowfall Seal exchange list is gonna be a classic board. So you can get a snowboard with a new type of social action. So this is gonna require 30 seals and you can only exchange it once per family. You can also get some sweet potato roasters for the main stuff for your residence, a Supreme Old Moon box, the 500 cronstones like we already said, and then you can always exchange them also into cronstones themselves. But now let's hop into the first part of this Snowfall Crasher event at the Mount of Eternal Winter, and it's Adrenaline Rush at the Everfrost snowboard down the slope. So this event is also gonna happen until February 6th, and we visit the Snowfall Crasher helper Lando and complete the Snowfall Crashing the Ice quest, which we will get from Lando himself. We can get Snowfall Seals times 10, a classic snowboard for 7 days, and the Snowball Flare times 3. You can purchase the classic snowboard for 7 days from the Snowfall Crasher helper Lando for 1000 silver afterwards as well, and the Snowfall Flare you can also get from 500,000 silver. Then you're gonna actually complete this quest. You're gonna go up the mountain with the griffin and fly to and fro between the summit and the event area. And when you are at the top, you're actually gonna slide down with your snowboard and you're gonna complete the new snowboarding slopes. If you stray too far from the event location, you'll be exposed to the blizzard of the Mountain of Eternal Winter and may get the frostbite debuff, which continuously decreases your HP. Make sure to bring citron tea and messima tea also while you are on your ride down the slopes. You can change directions, accelerate, jump, and just complete this slope. And then we recommend you also to register the classic snowboard to a quicker slot for a smoother ride afterwards. And then when you're down, you can also go back to Lando and you're gonna receive those rewards that we talked about earlier. There's also a new social action. So if you've purchased the Numbora board from the Pearl Shop, or if you have the event classic snowboard, which can be exchanged with the snowball seals, you can use the social action ride board to mount the snowboard on the Snowfall Crasher slopes. Then for our next part in this event, we have the Feel the Rush of the Cool Breeze daily. Accept the Shredding Snowflakes quest from the villager at the summit and get a special winter treat. So we can accept this daily quest from this guy up here that we can also find under the quest tab O, and then we get different kinds of rewards again. The Snowfall Seals times 10, honey roasted sweet potato, and the crispy goldfish delight again. So these are gonna give us different kinds of buff. The crispy goldfish delight is for our life skiller, so it gives you a life skill mastery plus 100 and a life skill exp plus 50%, as well as a gathering item drop rate plus 5%. The honey roasted sweet potato will actually be for our grinders. We have extra AP against monsters plus 20, as well as a monster damage reduction plus 20 and a critical hit plus 2 and combat and skill exp as well. Both of these will last you for 60 minutes. Then we can do ice fishing. So the next part of this event, as we talked about before, we can now start with ice fishing. So talk to the Black Spirit and accept the Feel the Excitement of Smelt Fishing request in search of the Snowfall Crasher quest. Complete the quest and you get direction to the smelt fishing spot and you get the Splatfisher's fishing rod times 30. And then once per family, trade the chili smelt with Lando and you get yourself a fuzzy alpaca. So you can get yourself a cute little alpaca as a freaking pet. So if you want something cute as a pet to pick up your loot, there we have a fuzzy alpaca that we can also get. For one chili smelt, you can though exchange this only once per family, and then you also can get Wild's Cries times 30, Artisan's Memory times 25, and an Advice of Wild's times 100 plus 100 just one time, not times anything, just one time. And then we also have a weekly exchange, hand over the chili smelt to Lando and get all sorts of adventure support, where we can also get a shit ton of other stuff like the Snowfall Seals again, an Advice of Bugs plus 50, Curses Hour, Secret Book of Fluorine, just a shit ton of other stuff as well. That is once per week. And then you can go smelt fishing during the event and you might catch the plum chili smelt or the chili smelt fish, which you can afterwards exchange for or like sell for silver, raw silver at an NPC. So the plum chili smelt fish is gonna go for 10 million silver and the chili smelt is gonna go for 3 million silver at those shops. And this is a new type of fishing that we're also gonna do there. So hand the smelting fish spot to the smelting fish spot Lando showed you, and then right click the event Splat Fisher's fishing rod in your inventory to start fishing. And as we can see, follow the arrow in the circular UI and rotate your mouse accordingly, keeping the fish moving up and down in the colored zone in the middle. That's the trick. So we need to keep it in this colored zone, the fish to be exact, and then we can actually fish it up. So this is a new way of fishing in Black Desert Online, which I find really fun. I do like to have like more active fishing than we currently do have. Like I love having the AFK fishing, but when I actually do want to fish, it would be nice if there would be some different kind of fishing mechanics to actually do. And once you get the bite, press the spacebar to start the minigame. The minigame lasts for 30 seconds. Keep the fish in the blue gauge to wear it down, and once it's tired, reel it in with the spacebar. So that's really cool. Then we have the new items that we can get at the vendors. So new snacks in the silver shops, not for silver shops, but in the silver shops. While winter is worth the wait, easy, enjoy tasty winter snacks and adventure support with the new shops that have opened up. So you can get the roasted sweet potatoes, the goldfish delight, snowfall tteokbokki, and the snowfall noodle craze at those shops. So as we already know, the roasted sweet potato is giving us the AP or like the grinding buffs, and the goldfish delight is giving us the life skilling buffs. Then we have to help the villagers of Snowfall Crasher. So we get a shit ton of new quests. We have 9 new quests if I did count it correctly, and you get different rewards from each of these quests. I would really suggest you to get all of these quests done, just so you can get all of your snowfall seeds and can later on exchange it into things that you will want to have. As well as you get the Western Bourbon Whiskey and the Wild Bourbon Whiskey again from these quests. And then we have the festival noise, awaken the fearsome Yeti Piku from the long slumber. So the boss Yeti Piku will appear in the Snowfall Crasher after January 23rd. So not yet. So we still have to wait for a little bit more than a week. And then with this, Jedi will appear, which we will have to fight. Get the event Frosted Magic via the challenge step Y, and grab your Magic and head out to take down the Yeti Piku that stormed into the Snowfall Crasher. This one will spawn at different times, so be sure to actually check out those times to be sure to know when this is gonna spawn. How many times can I just say that and it doesn't really make sense? Or like, I don't know, sometimes my sentences just don't make sense, but I love you guys. Anyways, I hope you know that. And then how do we actually defeat it? When you see the following message, it appears that the Yeti Piku will soon appear. 5 minutes after the message pops up, the Yeti Piku will arrive at its initial spot and take the Frosted Magic from the challenge or your regular Magic and dash to where the Piku first appears. Once out of the cave, the Yeti Piku will follow its path. It won't attack you until it gets to its final stop. And when the Piku arrives at the final stop, the battle begins. Don't drop your guard after beating the Yeti Piku. 2 more furious Yeti Pikus will show up and attack you. And we can get a different loot also from these Yetis that will spawn. So these are our guaranteed loots that we can get, and then these are the RNG loots that we can get, like memory fragments, advice of wax up to 60, the skillful Piku horn decoration, and the satiated Piku horn decorations that we can set up in our manor or in our residence, which will also give us some buffs if we do activate those. Now, because we do get the new horse update very soon, where we can get a new dream horse, we have the faster mounts growth, mount EXP hot time, and a new coupon to get the first things for our new type of horse. So this event will happen until February 6th, and double the amount EXP hot time. Training EXP hot time is galloping as well, so we have a 100% mount EXP hot time. Now with the changed mount growth stats, we revived the mount all skill training coupons and reset the mount growths. So we can get a new stuff like the reset mount growth, mount all skill training coupons, skill challenge change coupon, and the crocodile's feathers with this new coupon code. So if you haven't gotten any of these things yet, then be sure to get this coupon. Always get the coupons, always get the free stuff that we get, and actually redeem these things, and so you can be prepared when the new mount actually does arrive. And for the last part of this video, let's go over all of the patch notes for Black Desert Online, and let's hop right into the contents. So they added the new feature where the fishing level now also affects your fishing chair. So we now have the Manus fishing chairs, right? As your fishing level goes up, your fishing chair will use less durability. So that is really, really nice. They also improved so that you can see the effects of life skill mastery actually in more details, as we can see down here. You can see the benefits of life skill mastery down to the second decimal place. And for alchemy, you can check the increased chance of getting basic, special and rare items down to the third decimal place. And they've improved the explanation of how sailing mastery actually boosts your stats. Then they've added for the items the descriptions of the boss summon scrolls to ensure a smoother progress, and they improved so that you can use the combat and skill exp 300 scroll together with auto exp increase effect together, so that they can actually be stacked. Previously they weren't stacking, now they can be stacked. They changed the they changed the memory fragment bundle 20 to 50 to a memory fragment times 35 in the season seal of the journey exchangeable items. And now we go on to the mounts, which is gonna be our biggest update for this week. So now that the new Dream Horse is about on its way to be released, we also have gotten some updates and some changes to our mounts. So the mount growth calculator features that allows you to examine the detailed stats of the horse is being updated. With this, you can access whatever your mount is growing well for you, estimate how much more it can grow, and check various information such as what type of horse will be born when you breed or exchange them. You can also check the breed exchange calculator results for other types of levels of mounts you do not own through desired settings, and we hope all of the adventurers can easily check horse information according to their playstyle and desired mounts. And with this update, the increase in stats gains acquired when leveling up a horse has been improved. The increase varies depending on the family's training level and horse tier, which you can check through the growth calculator. So they've increased the stats gained when a horse levels up. So your mounts can grow with better stats depending on your family's training level. And there is also gonna be a difference between which level you are. So for example, if you are training master 26, now you can have a chance of getting possible acceleration, speed, rotate and brake stat increase from 0.6 to 1.3%. The increase in stat varies depending on the family training level and the tier of the horse, so be sure to also keep that in mind. They've improved the function to examine the detailed stats of the horses also, and this function can be easily accessed by using the view stats details button in the mount information after taking out a mount. So you can go into view my stats, my horse info, and you get a shit ton of new info. And you can also see the growth calculator on the second tab, and on the third tab the breed exchange calculator, where you can put in your stats so you can see what desired horse you might be able to get. Then they added a function to directly register a wild horse to an empty wagon, so you do not need to go back to a horse guy, to a ranch. No, how do you say it? To not a blacksmith. How are they called? But to the horse guy, and you do not need to register them there. You can now register it directly at your wagon, though your wagon needs to be empty. And you can get up to, I think, 4 horses directly. You can directly register up to 4 horses at a single wagon, depending on the wagon type. They have also now increased the maximum level of a tier 6 and tier 7 horses to 100. However, once a horse grows beyond level 31, its stats do not increase. Your stats do not increase, and the learning skill is also unavailable. However, training EXP can be obtained when the horse levels up. And also, if your horse is over level 31, you can still register it at the horse market, though it will not impact how much silver you will get from your horse after level 31. And if your horse's level is significantly higher than a monster's, it will not be attacked, which is also nice. This applies to all monster zones, but not to those that appear for special events in each zone. So be sure to also keep that in mind. They have also improved the mount EXP gain by 25%, and they increased the price of mounts at the horse market and breeding market, and at the Imperial delivery price by approximately 10%. And here again, we see our coupon code that we can get currently for our new horse. And that has been everything from my lovely people. I do hope you enjoyed the video and the update. If you did, please again like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye guys.